Good evening. um, Today is the 28th of January, 2023. Um, Lord, I didn't know what this. I know it's 2 a.m. It is 2:28 a.m. I sure didn't know that. But anyway, I was just looking at the news of the young man that got beat up in Memphis by the police. All black polices beat one black man and he died. He was was it 29 or 28 years old? 3 doors away from his mom and daddy house. 3 houses away. They beat that man, don't make no kind of sense. And then they talking about he was driving reckless. I think they lying. They just want to stop somebody and beat them. Because the cops now are pure possessed. If they're human. They are possessed with demons. Anybody that can beat one man like that, there is something seriously, seriously wrong with them. Our whole entire police, the sheriff department, the city cops, the whole law need to be shut down and restarted because there's something seriously wrong. Something is very broken in our system. They did file and charge them with second-degree murder. They should be charged with first-degree murder. But my mind went back to my son. Because they pepper sprayed this. He down on the ground and they pepper sprayed him. Tasing him while he down. They just wanted to beat somebody up. That's all. And how many more people have they done this to and it haven't been reported? Probably the only reason this was reported because he died. It just don't make no sense the way they beat that man like that. Black, all black. All black. I don't know what's happening to the black people. I don't know what is going on with these black people. I mean, I just can't comprehend it. I really can't comprehend it. Like today, the guy was cutting our grass. Well, he wasn't really cutting grass. He was raking the yard. All that pine stuff that was out there around those trees in the backyard. I had him to rake it. And I wanted to give him a tip. And I didn't have no cash money on me. Because I know he going to get paid by my sister money. But I wanted to give him something. Because I'm the one asked him to do it. And he was out there by himself. And so I went out there to ask him what his cash app was. And I was going to have I don't have cash app. I was going to have my daughter to cash app it to him. And while I'm outside, I'm just starting to see cars just riding up. Just riding up. Blanket, cutting the lights and stuff on. I mean, it don't even make no sense. Well, I can't even go on the deck. I'm not even out there in the yard. I'm on the deck. But let me hush, because I'm about to call them something. Where these things think they got a right to make, where I can't even go outside on the deck when you steady attacking me in the house. Look at the wall right there. I don't know if y'all can see what I see. But this house, and it looked dark in here because we submerged under this energy. It's all on my face. And I thought about my son. how they did my son. I mean, it was a bunch of them. They get a thrill out of beating up somebody. They attacked my son. At first, it was just two. They grabbed the wrong one because he whooped their tail. They couldn't do nothing with him, so the white cop pulled out the pepper spray and started spraying him in his face. He ran all of us out of there, out of the house. But I blame my daughter for that because she started that. Cause he was asleep on the couch, a couch that he helped buy, and then she gonna tell him to get off the couch and go back there and sleep on the floor. He told her he won't sleep on no floor. So somebody came and got, cause they stayed right across the street from me, and I let her know she was wrong. It ain't gonna hurt him to sleep on no couch. She up early in the morning. No, she don't clean up no early in the morning. Just being mean. And call the police. So I had them went back home. Because they wouldn't listen to me. So I said, well, I'm going home. I took the kids. I said, y'all stay here, do whatever. I took the kids over to the house with me. So they weren't going to stay in there and listen to them fussing and carrying on. And she woke him up. If he'd whooped her, that she asked for it. So I just happened to see the police over there, and I saw them grab him, and he snatched away and went on in the house. Cause they telling him to leave. He told them he leaving up, going nowhere. He stayed there. And so by the time I got over there, they was tussling, and he was beating their tail. They couldn't do nothing with it. And the white police pulled out the pepper spray and started spraying him. And he said, okay, I quit. That pepper spray was burning his eye, burning his face. So they put him in the police car. And there was a lot of police came up. And he was burning, his face was burning. And he kicked out the window because they wouldn't let him out the car. And it was hot that day, so his face was just burning. And the police grabbed him out the car and threw him down on the cement. And so he started calling me. He said, "Mom!" And I started running towards him, and one of the police hit me in my chest. And cussing at me, telling me I need to get my you-know-what back. But he said the ASS word. Talking about he'll lock me up if I would get my you-know-what back. And I told him, I said, well, you lock me up, then that's my child y'all throwing down on that ground. And so I had stopped again, and he started hollering again. I don't know what they were doing to him, because I couldn't see him because I was on the other side of the car. And he started hollering again. And I started running again. And when I did that, the police hit me in my chest again. It pissed me off. And I told him, he told me, I'll lock you, you know what, if you don't get by. So you lock me up then. That's my child. And so the female cop grabbed me by the arm and told me not to do nothing, to have them to lock me up. She was being nice with no men. But she was a black lady. She was there was two black cops out there. The one that would grab my son by the arm and he snatched away, he was black. And then the female cop, she was black. So we went, they took my son on first they were just out there high-fiving. And they finally, left because my son was like a wild person. His face was burning. And I kept telling them to do something for his face. They told me they couldn't do nothing. But they were doing something for their face, though. And so we went on to the police station to get him out. That boy came home. When he came home, I ain't lying, that boy was strong. He picked that couch up. He picked that couch up and carried it across the street and threw it out there in the wood. When that all the way in the wood, by the woods, and set it on fire. I was trying to stop it, but I couldn't. Boy, that chair burned so fast. I said, "Well, dog, that's a fire hazard." But the way they beat that man, I could. I just started crying. I just started crying for all those black cops. Every one of them. I ain't seen they white one out there. All of them were black. And then some came up. Didn't even know what was going on. They came up and started kicking him. I mean, one little skinny black man that they beat like that. I couldn't help but cry. I couldn't even watch the rest of it. I just had to turn the TV off. I don't know what's happening to people. But they going mad. I mean, they really demonized. Pure demonized. But I'm getting ready to do something for me. And I hope it works. I just looked at what that man named. He be showing you how to get stuff out your body and stuff. I better not say nothing. Because they really gonna pour it on me, because they been just, ever since they started working on that house over there, they've been really pouring it on me. This heat is just coming up through the floor. I can't even sit in my bedroom. I was sitting in there looking at the man talking about how to get stuff out your body. And I'm nodding like I done doped up something. Just nodding me out. And they know when I'm trying to do something. Because it's us. They can see everything in this house. That's why they got all this electric stuff. All this energy on the walls and stuff. And I saw a video what was talking about, they was what they call it, hot dog it. I don't know why, I just can't remember. Let me see if I still got that video up.